I was in a hotel about 35 miles north of Port-au-Prince along the coast, and I felt the earthquake, and I was in a building, and I kept thinking it was going to stop, and it just kept lasting much longer than anything I'd experienced before. But after the earthquake after it was finished, everything was okay in the hotel, and I didn't think much of it until we started getting reports of what was going on south of there. But I called home immediately after the earthquake because I had a relative that was in the hospital ill, and I talked to my wife, and I didn't mention the earthquake because where I was, the building was still standing, and I didn't think much of it. But the phones all stopped working within a minute or so after that.
So at what point did you start seeing destruction and all of the damage?
Well, the clinic started seeing it. The clinic is halfway between Port-au-Prince and where I was staying. So the clinic people started coming in that night with injuries, and I went in the following morning, and the clinic was overflowing with patients.
What kind of injuries were you seeing?
Fractures, compound fractures, displaced fractures. One girl was paraplegic. We saw people in shock, internal bleeding, fractured skulls, just a lot of bad injuries from falling from collapsed buildings.
What was it like being there during such a tragedy?
Very, very sobering and just hard to comprehend all the immensity of it. It was and all the suffering, and it's just hard to take it all in.
How has this changed you going through this experience?
I guess I appreciate what I have here. But it also makes me want to go back and try to help more than ever. The clinic structurally is okay. The lab equipment has been damaged, and we have and a couple of one of the lab technicians and one of the pharmacy technicians has not been heard of. I don't know if everyone in the clinic that worked in the clinic has survived. The two doctors have, but they've apparently had damage to their homes, and they haven't been able to come back yet.
What is your most vivid memory from the earthquake in this past week and a half?
I think the day after seeing all the patients that were in so much pain, we were very limited in our analgesic medications, and the strength of the people, they were much more stoic than patients here, or that I would be if I were in their situation. They seem to accept hardship a little more easily than we do. And so I'd say it's some strength in their character. You know, I just hope that the interest in Haiti does not wane, that it continues, and that we don't forget about Haiti within the next few months.